Alright guys, and welcome back to Banishers Ghost of New Eden once again. I see that this chest has appeared in the middle of town. How did I not notice this before? Maybe it wasn't here before. Yes, the astute observer would have noticed that some time ago. And thanks for joining me. So, I'm continuing on here with the mission that I picked up in the last episode. In, what's his name? Ingersoll's General Store. This kind of pound shop Guy Fawkes fella. Right here.
A pleasure to see you as always, Mr. McRae.
Good day to you, Mr. Sather.
So, let's find out what trouble he was talking about at the end. Well, at the end of our last conversation, we had to come here to talk to him about the last mission, and we accidentally kind of started this one because we spoke to him. But this should reveal a little more about what he needs. What trouble has he got?
What seems to be the trouble?
I'm sure this sounds silly, but I am an educated man, sir, and when I say this shop is haunted, I say it in all seriousness. We've had unexplained pilfering, though that has stopped since the widow Ingersoll ran away with the cash box. But I hear noises. I'm alone here now, you see. After the horrors this fort endured, could one of these monstrosities be hiding away in the store?
Right. That's a lot. Let me ask a few questions. See if we can sort this out.
Of course. Beg pardon.
Now, I don't have many things to complain about in this game. I really don't. But snowing indoors? A man who's been inside in the warm candlelight, still covered, his beard still covered with snow. It does seem a little bit odd. Okay, what about this ghost? So, you mentioned pilfering. We've got some kind of kleptomaniac ghost here. All right, tell me more about that.
You mentioned a problem with pilfering. What's that about?
Bathsheba noticed it first. Cases would go missing. Oil, sugar of all things, spoons.
Do you have a suspect? Any idea where the stolen goods might be?
Not a one, sir, not a one. And if I'm to be honest, I don't care. If they've stolen it, it's because they need it, apart from the sugar. And apart from the spoons, no one needs that many spoons. Bathsheba said she'd look into it, and I was happy to let her.
Bathsheba, I do love that name. About her,
You
tell
say
me.
the widow took her own cash box and fled. Why would she do that?
A moment of madness, sir. Or so I can only surmise.
Did you see her go?
I did. And not just that, I heard a commotion. As if her quarters were being ransacked. I confronted the thief, but it was she herself. She yelled at me, shoved me aside and fled. I picked myself up and went to follow, but she was gone.
I should have a look in her quarters, so...
Okay, well, that's one lead, but it seems like Bathsheba perhaps was possessed. So whose ghost do you think this is?
Whose ghost haunts you, do you think? Any enemies? Lost loved ones, perhaps?
I'm well liked, and I've no enemies here. Not since Bathsheba took the cash box and fled. But I'd hardly call her an enemy.
Bathsheba. The eponymous Mrs. Ingersoll, I believe.
The widow Ingersoll, up to split her hair. We've had someone thieving our merchandise. The ghost is the final straw.
Okay, that seemed like a bit of a conversation loop there. What's the word around here? Show me your wares. No, goodbye. Let's
To solve
explore.
your haunting, I must investigate the store. Bathsheba's lodgings, too. I'd like to do so with your permission. May I have it?
For the store, of course. For Bathsheba's lodgings. Well, not for me to say. Do what you have to do, and if she finds out, it won't be from me.
I like that. I like that. Basically, you've got my permission, but you haven't got my permission if anybody asks. I like that. What's this say? All must go. Prices down. Pennies on the shilling, shillings on the pound. Something downstairs here. Hold on, I see a chest. I smell it. The treasure, the collectibles.
What a mess. Bathsheba left in a hurry.
Anyone home? I'm Red McCraith, the Banisher. Show yourself.
I think we're alone.
Think we're alone now.
Who does Duchess Muck think she is? Taking my wares, taking my business, taking my dignity. To hell with her. To hell with Helen Priest. I'll leg it to Boston before I let her take what's mine.
Right, Helen Priest. Now, she was the lady we met at the very beginning of this area. And I'll go back and show you her in a second. But Helen Priest's letter to Bathsheba Ingersoll, the widow Ingersoll. To you, widow. Sorry to do this to you, but these are exceptional times, and the collective is greater than the individual. Find your requisition order enclosed herewith.
When Helen threatened to take her business, the widow ran away.
She was prudent or she was selfish? Prudent, I guess.
I can't say I blame her.
Ingersoll's General Store ledger. F. Miller. That's a bit much. She only had a bag of sugar. A. Wings. A knife. Abbott, Shepherd, Pennington, Priest. Helen Priest, 1 oil. I don't know if that's important. Just salt, sugar, oil, corn. All right, so just a ledger of things sold, but I don't think this really reveals anything.
The takings are thin indeed. Wouldn't make me want to stay.
Well, I suppose it shows it was kind of an average ledger. Okay. Or maybe we didn't see everything. Hold on a second. Let me just use Antea to scout around. Oh, that's pretty much it. Okay. Upstairs we go.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Souther's letter to Thomas, 3rd of May 1695. My dear Thomas, at Ingersoll's, I have learned how to run a store, how to keep customers, how to make money. Mr. Ingersoll was a pure soul, and I remember my mentor fondly. But I've been away too long. I miss Boston, and I miss you. Life here is hard and cold. Moreover, Mrs. Ingersoll can no longer pay me, and I fear I shall be stuck here forever. If only you knew how much I miss you. I will write soon. Please take care. Nathaniel. So who's Nathaniel? And Widow Ingersoll could no longer pay him.
This Thomas must be a good friend indeed. Nathaniel is desperate to see him.
Oh, okay. Got it. That's Nathaniel. A note from Nathaniel Souther's notebook. The cash is by the foundry. I expect payment by the end of the day. Nathaniel Souther.
It's signed NS, as in Nathaniel.
From whom does he expect a payment, and why?
We found all we could. Might be time to go after our thief.
Mrs. Ingersoll took a cart. Maybe you could follow her tracks.
Not a bad idea, Mr. Sather. Not a bad idea at all.
Anything we can
Greetings,
ask
Mr.
him?
Sather.
And how are you, sir?
All right, the widow's accounts.
We must talk about the widow's accounts. They're meagre enough.
You surprise me, sir, and by that I mean you do not surprise me in the least. If the coffer was full, I'd be halfway to Boston by now.
Is that why you're selling your stock cheap?
Everything must go, sir. Or I'll not carry this junk back to Boston and the coin will pay my way.
Bathsheba kept the money she owes you, and now you're stuck here. Boston no more than a memory.
That's it, exactly. Now you understand the urgency.
Right.
Right, I'll be off. If I've news of
Me and
your
Red.
ghost, you'll hear it.
It's like one mind.
I'd sooner have news of Mrs. Ingersoll, if you can find her.
Now, where are these tracks? Not those kind of tracks. These kind.
Cart tracks. That way.
Follow that cart. Classic villain mistake, this.
Do you think perhaps the late Mr. Ingersoll may haunt his old store?
Back to save his wife, and with it his store? Perhaps. I doubt it.
Well, now I'm lost. Okay, so let's just have a quick check-in on this haunting case. We've got 2 clues for Nathaniel. Longing to return to Boston, Nathaniel Sather can't abandon the store. Oh, that's it. Can't abandon the store, but he was desperate to join his beloved friend in Boston. No intent just yet. Bathsheba. When Helen Priest threatened to confiscate her, where's Bathsheba? She fled. Okay, well, I'm not sure we're getting much out of this. And now I don't know which way to go. Where are the tracks? Oh, here we go. This way. I got you now. I got you. Right, not very logical route, because you've run over a few tree stumps along the side of the road here. Okay, this is making more sense. Okay, off-road. Likes the riskier path.
Bathsheba must have had motivation to flee in snow like this.
Or desperation.
Yeah, well, at least the path is clear. Now, this is all feeling a little familiar. I think we've been here before. Although that is easy to say. Less easy to prove unless I go backtrack through all my previous videos. Right, the cart tracks... No, come on. No, come on, game. The cart tracks lead straight to a wall and then miraculously continue on here. I mean, I know what you're trying to do, and I appreciate that, but...
The tracks veer to the right.
Yes, they do. So do the dogs.
Have some of that.
Oh god, okay, have at you. Wiped out in an instant. Antea is by far the most powerful. I mean, it kind of makes sense considering she's...
Watch out.
Oh,
Spectre
God.
possession.
more ephemeral. Oh, didn't even touch the sides. Ah, he was mid-transformation.
Can I join in too?
Now, I said in the last episode they've actually released a patch of the game, and she is mentioning that a little less frequently, and when she's not involved in the combat itself. So let's put that to the test. We'll try and use her a bit more. And look, she doesn't complain about being used in combat. She was doing that all the time before. Okay, it's a good fix, because it was annoying.
Oh there, corrupted weeds.
The missing cart. Abandoned. The wheel is stuck.
Well, at least we found
Empty
something.
cash box. The widow Ingersoll's, no doubt.
Ah, here we go. Oh, it's one of these. My least favourite puzzles of the game. Oh, for God's sake, Red. Okay, I can't see this happening. Oh, come on, would you get on with it?
I admit, I'm enjoying the target practice.
Whoa, okay, that was
Like you need it.
far too close for comfort. It was literally a couple of seconds away from closing back up again. We got there. Now what? I mean, those puzzles, of course, they're always
Novices
doable.
really have no idea how many miles a banisher runs to solve a case.
I once met Nero Fox, the infamous banisher who solved all his cases from the comfort of his armchair.
I should have become his apprentice.
The thing is, his apprentice was the one that went into the field for him.
Right, I see. A way into this building. Probably no reason to be in this. There's nothing to do with the mission. Yeah, but all those puzzles are definitely doable. But they're never quite so obvious when you first start them. This was just a simple loot hut. So yeah, what happened? Why did she flee? Why did Helen Priest want to take all of her? Well, so she felt, take everything. Is it because she just wanted contributions, like a tax for the population? What have you got? Oh God, this is not good.
A trail of blood. I don't like that.
And scratch marks, scrape marks along the ground.
The tracks continue this way.
Yeah, got it. Never mind, don't eat yellow snow. Don't eat the red stuff either. Okay, somewhere out. More blood. Footprints.
I
Blood.
think Bathsheba was injured.
Looks that way. What with the blood and torn clothing and all.
I think Antea's found a little sarcasm.
There's blood here.
Yep, I got it. We're on the right path. And a couple of wisps. 3. Yes. What is this? Why can't I interact with it? Well, we're in the right zone. Oh, here we go.
The tracks lead into this cave. Must have been really desperate.
And there's a lot of blood. Right, what can we do here? Just reveal an echo? I'll try. Can be a waste of resources if you get it wrong, but the cutscene here tells me I got it right.
Toki mi indrasta, skal num falas.
Oh, wolves. Oh, the poor lady.
Off with you! That's mine! Come back!
Eaten alive. Hope it was quick.
The wolf took a purse. We should find it.
Good Lord. I think we found the wolf. Ah.
Have some of that.
Right, these wolves have not been inhabited by any spirits, so it's over a little quicker than... Oh, God, look at the size of that one! Oh, God, no. Oh, dear Lord.
I can help.
Yes, you can.
I have another in sight.
Okay, that's a little better. Oh, God, that hurts. Who's the alpha now, bitch? I am the alpha. There it is. Okay, that was a little easier second time round.
Search the den.
Thanks to
With
Antea.
Ingersoll, we'll never again see Boston.
Now, is there a chance she's still alive? lost a lot of blood along the way. If she is, it'll be a bit of a miracle. And one of the wolves came from this cave, so I just can't see it. I can't see it happening. Oh God, is that her?
Widow Ingersoll.
Oh my word, oh, half of her.
Snap out of it!
I want to hear more from her point of view. Oh, whoa, whoa, easy now. More from her side. If she's someone that we can resurrect. Keys, a strange symbol embossed on them. What's the strange symbol? N-E-M or M-E-N. It's for men. With the pickaxe symbols, it's men at work. There you go.
Here's the belt.
Mystery
the purse
solved.
is with it.
Keys. Widow Ingersoll's, I don't doubt.
I've seen this symbol in the mines below Fort Jericho.
Why would she have keys to the mines?
Mines. You want to take a look, don't you?
Oh, I don't really. I'm fed up with the mines, but it seems inevitable we have to return. Come on then. You lucky things will be able to skip this. Here we are back at Fort Jericho. Honestly, Red legged it the whole way. Poor guy, honestly, he must absolutely stink. We've not changed his clothes for the best part of the game now. Return to the mines. Oh no, not this place again. Now I hope not many of the creatures will respawn, but that's one thing with the game, it does do that. That's why I kind of got the bug for Fallout 4 again, is that at least you know when you've killed something in an area, that's it. It's gone. Forever. For the whole game. You can go back to that area and not get attacked again. This game, no. I don't mind that so much. Enemy respawning has its place in certain games, shall I say, and in a massive open world, you just don't want it. It's like I've just done all these things. Because with this game, the killing of them gives you the rewards. I mean, it's the same in Fallout 4. Like you get the XP from a kill, but there's enough XP in such a massive map like that that you don't need to repeat and almost farm those points. You'll find it, or it will find you. I shouldn't be comparing this game to Fallout 4. It's not even in the same sort of genre. But this has been so far, I mean, one of the best games I've played for a long, long time. It's so original. I think, anyway. And a lot of people probably shout me down for that. What do you mean it's original? And it's simply because it's the thing I like about good story-driven games is the care and detail and attention that's gone into the writing of the story. The most fundamental thing about a good game to me is a compelling storyline. And that's what we have here with Banishers. Every single side quest is seemingly intertwined with the overall story as well. That's hard to do. Why are you telling me to go back up? It says go down the mines. I'm down the mines. And it's telling me to go back up. But go back up again. Wait, I see the symbol. Look, there's the symbol, that M-N-E-M. Men at work. And there's beasties down there as well. How do I get off? I can't stop it. What is this? Is there a long lift and a short lift? Did I pick the one that takes me all the way to the bottom and I should have taken the other one? Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Might well be, you know. Because the game is leading me to this door. Oh, look. There's the symbol. Oh, for the love of... Here we go. Now we're talking. Let's deal with the mess first. Oh, God. Oh, okay. That was quick.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Yeah, I can take
Watch
on a
out.
ghost.
Spectre possession.
Oh, I can take on a few. I have to.
I have another in sight.
Alright, it's gonna be fine. Whoa, okay, alright, that's a big fella.
On your toes, Scotsman.
Whoa, easy
Spectre
now.
looking for that corpse.
Have some of this.
Just got this one left. Ah, damn it, it tracks you on the ground. Got him in the lamp, right in the lamps. Come on
Watch your
now.
step.
That one must have hurt. Right in whatever is left of your rib cage.
Show them why they should fear Banishers.
Alright, right in the knees. Gotcha. That was a weak spot.
Try this on for size.
Oh, beautiful. It's a well-timed headshot.
Here we
Even if I
are.
do say so myself, as he huffs his fingernails and
Let's find
polishes
the
them on his
symbol.
chest. Right, these are the symbols. Now, I remember these from before, thinking they must be significant. Yet the game brings us back here. Men at work. Reverse men at work. Wait a second. That is shootable. From the other side. Oh, of course. Of course it is.
Someone's been here already.
Okay, alright, that sounds like a trigger. There we go. Requisition order from Helen Priest to Bathsheba Ingersoll. The inventory of Ingersoll's general store is hereby requisitioned in its entirety by the New Eden Train Band. Compensation may be reclaimed from the selectmen of New Eden on presentation of this order at the meeting house in New Eden Town.
Looks like Helen found Mrs. Ingersoll's stash.
Aye. Finally, a chest we can actually open.
Oil, sugar, salt. Isn't this Nathaniel Sather's stolen merchandise?
Yes, it is.
So did she come down here to sell this to the miners? The miners who were not being supported by, what's his name, Pennington. I think that's what's happened here. Just trying to make a quick buck. Oh boy.
That one is shielded. Put out that light.
Put out the light. Okay. What the hell? Okay, what's
Spectral
happening here?
target for you.
Okay, I think the light is down. Is it out? Well, nearly. Yep, the light's down. Alright, everybody is free. Oh, but it's still shielded. Where's the shield
Eyes
coming
peeled.
from? Oh, eyes peeled. I like that. It's you. Have a bit of this. Nice headshots.
They never learn, do they?
Oh, kicking ass. And Taya, literally kicking their ass. Oh, God, what have we got here? A
This on
sniper.
for size.
All right, then. Another chest. Ah, here we go. Ingersoll store ledger, indicating that the finances are healthy. Ooh, and this is the tie. This is the tie that keeps the ghost bound to the
Ledger for
world.
Ingersoll's store. Same dates, but with much higher figures.
2 different ledgers, one of which was locked inside a chest. I think I understand. She stole her own merchandise and hid it in the mines. Then she hid the accounts that would expose her lie. Why would she do that?
That's all she has, or she's selfish? I don't know.
The store and Nathaniel are all she has. She doesn't want to lose them. And Nathaniel can't leave for Boston without his money.
Okay. It still says investigate the area. We're not done yet. Oh, no. Here we go. We've got to go back upstairs again. Okay. I'll see you at the top. Nope. Back down again. This is getting stupid. How many times do I have to use this lift? He's back in here. Okay. Still something to be found. Oh my God, there's a letter right here. Contract. I, Nathaniel Sather, on this 3rd day of September in the year 1691 at Boston in the province of Massachusetts Bay, hereby swear that I shall keep to my post as shop boy at Ingersoll's General Store, now located in Boston, for whichever period of time my employer, Master Weldon Ingersoll, requires, or in his absence to the requirement of Mistress Bathsheba Ingersoll that the store may endure. Signed, witnessed and registered at Boston. Okay.
Nathaniel broke his promise and doesn't regret it.
He betrayed Bathsheba. Or he helped his community. I don't know.
Skint, he betrayed Mrs. Ingersoll for a couple of Helen Priest's coins. We should go back to him.
Intent obtained. Outgoing and engaging. Now, hang on a minute. So, despite swearing loyalty to the Ingersolls, Nathaniel betrayed them, but he did it for love. Having asked Helen Priest to requisition the Ingersolls' merchandise, Nathaniel Sather has no remorse. Right, so he wanted to go back to Boston. Asked Helen Priest to requisition the shop's merchandise. And betrayed the shop owners. So what did he do? He faked their books? I got this one I'm a little confused by this one. Alright, back upstairs we go.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello. You must be Bathsheba.
Who are you, ghost?
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Huh.
Wait. Who are you?
Antea Duarte and Red McWraith. Banishers. Who are you, ghost?
Greetings. Greetings. Now, who am I? Bathsheba Ingersoll of Ingersoll's General Store. The widow Ingersoll, if you prefer. I think.
We found hidden merchandise, and what are you doing here? I mean, it's kind of related to her story. She's every right to be here, possibly more than we do.
What are you doing here?
You came to my store. Then you've met Nathaniel. Would you give him a message from me? Tell him he must stay. He made a promise. He must honor it.
So, you haunt Nathaniel. But he told us you stole your own cash box. Why?
Priest took my stock. All I had left was the money. I thought I'd start again somewhere else. Boston, where it all began.
This isn't what you had in mind, eh?
I have business yet. You'll see.
Oh, what do you mean by that? So she was trying to escape. That's why she took, well, leave, I should say, not escape. Took all of her stock, and she was on her way to Boston, got chased down by the wolves, and murdered by them in a cave. Murdered. I mean, I don't know. Would you call a wild animal seeking food and killing a human being, would you call that murder? Probably not. That's just survival of the fittest, really, isn't it? We found hidden merchandise.
We found some merchandise stashed away. Oil, sugar, some, spoons. We suspect it was stolen. Is it yours?
I believe it is. Or at least it was.
Helen Priest lays claim to it, for the company.
And how does Helen Priest know about it? Because Nathaniel told her. He broke my confidence. He broke my heart. For the sake of his return to Boston and a life of ease, he'll trample the legacy of those who made him. He betrayed us. I knew what he was up to. That is why I ran. And because I ran, I died.
I have questions.
I'll ask you some questions, if you don't mind.
Not often we get this. What are you to Nathaniel?
What are you to Nathaniel? Where did you meet?
One day, an orphan boy came to our store in Boston hoping to learn the trade. He had this idea that he would sell hats. Everyone needs hats, he'd say. We gave him a job. He's been with us ever since. He's my barker, my salesman. He's born to it. He writes well, too. You should read the letters he sends to his friend, Thomas, in Boston.
Tell me more about Thomas.
He and Nathaniel are very close. Natty writes at least once a month. Were you married, Mr. Stuarte? There was a time when I would have judged you if you were not. Now I know better. Love is love, whichever way it comes to you. Natty loves Thomas as well as any man ever loved a woman. Maybe better. What do you think of that?
I don't disagree, but sometimes love demands terrible sacrifice.
That's probably the third or fourth relationship, I think, between same-sex in this game. Interesting. So where are you from, Bathsheba?
Where are you from?
Boston, originally. Now I'm from New Eden. You?
Cuba, originally. Now I'm from everywhere and nowhere. Was it in Boston where you met your husband?
It was. I went into his shop one day and there he was. And you? Did you meet Mr. McCraith in Cuba?
God, no. We met in London. We met through work.
Yes. It happens. Or so I've heard.
Is there... You see, the way they keep talking about the past and this game, in this game, between Red and Ante, it makes me feel like there is an original game or a story. Is there only Ghost of New Eden? Oh, it says it's a spiritual successor to the game Vampire, V-A-M-P-Y-R. So were these two characters in that game? I don't know, maybe that's how they met then. I never played it. I think I had a go at it and I thought it was actually quite good. I didn't realise spiritual successor means it's not necessarily linked.
We'll be off then. We'll be in touch.
Then I'll await your return. Or not.
I don't know, is it in the same universe? What do they mean by spiritual successor? Now I need to look that up. Not the word spiritual successor. Just how linked these games are. Did these characters appear in Vampire?
May we talk, Mr. Sather?
I'd like nothing more. How can I be of service?
Well, we got some problems, dude.
I've bad news for you. I found Bathsheba's body. The wolves got her.
Oh no. Poor widow Ingersoll. I so dearly wish she'd made it safely to Boston. Did you find the cash box?
I found something else. A note. You told Priest exactly where to find the merchandise that Mrs. Ingersoll had hidden in the mines.
Now, I have a number of excuses, but I get the feeling you won't be interested in any of them. Nor, to be honest, am I. I did the right thing. Followed Bathsheba to her hiding place, and then I told Mrs. Priest where to find it. The stock will keep people alive. Now is no time for commerce.
You lied to your employer. Did she deserve it?
Listen, Bathsheba no longer knew what she was doing. She lived in the past, while we live in the present, and the future comes charging towards us. She wallows in grief, to the detriment of her friends and neighbours. She wouldn't give up the goods, so I gave them up for her.
All right. It's time.
Yeah, he's a bit of a
I
snake,
hear
isn't
you,
he?
Mr. Sather. But I'd like to hear Widow Ingersoll's thoughts on the matter too. Wouldn't you?
Surprise!
Dear Lord, what are you?
Worry not, Nathaniel. This is the ghost that haunts the store. Bathsheba Ingersoll.
Back to tell me one more time that you're not going to pay me?
That money is my husband's legacy, and I shall decide what's to be done with it.
Money is mine. I earned it. All those years, I stood by my promise, but you did not. You lied about the books. You cheated me.
I, a cheat? You swore to my husband on his deathbed that the store would go on. You swore an oath to a dying man, and then you broke it.
I swore to help you with your grief, to keep running the store while you mourned. But you did not mourn. Instead, you poured your heart into his business. You won't let it go. You won't let him go. I can give you no more time. I have a life to live. Your dead husband does not. You must let me go.
By renouncing his business, you bury my husband a second time. Ingersoll's name will die because of you.
It's time to end this.
God, I mean, this is another difficult one, really. Nathaniel Sather. Snake in the grass, sure. Should he be banished? His life ended here? Bathsheba Ingersoll. She should ascend, but then she's got this grief with what Nathaniel did. But then it's all really about money, a shop and trade, and the business's name. But it is also about a promise that Nathaniel Sather made. Should I banish Bathsheba for what she's done? Absolutely not. So I could make her ascend, that would end the situation, but it wouldn't really apportion any blame to Nathaniel, and he needs to take some. Therefore, he shall take it all. Nathaniel Sather, I condemn you to hell.
Nathaniel Sather, you broke a promise to a dying man. The man who gave you everything. It brought the angry ghost of his widow back to haunt you.
What's this? What are you doing?
Oh, you'll see.
Someone has to pay the piper. May as well be you.
May as well be. Oh, that's like it's not done with any thought whatsoever. All right, time for the Rooney rings to suck your life essence out and give it to my love Antea. I don't think I've banished enough citizens in these stories. I don't think we're going to be able to resurrect Antea. I've tried to make every decision as I've seen it at the time, and every life we take from the living
The shop boy
will go to
paid
this.
the Banishers' bill.
We'll go to Antea's resurrection, go towards her life. I don't think it's going to be enough. Confiscation is completed. Okay, I quickly just looked up whether Vampire and Banishers were linked, and they're not really linked. It seems to me like they're within the same universe, but there's a vast difference. These two characters were not in the game Vampire, but I feel like there's a similarity in the game style. But that is all I have to say about that. I could be wrong, and those that played Vampire might be able to tell me. I'd like to hear it. Let me know in the comments down below. All the very best. Thank you so much for watching this episode. A few more of these side quests to do before we progress to the end of the game. Thank you once again. Take care and good night.